Hey everybody, welcome to collegecandy.com. It's Caitlin. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do the ombre hair trend at home. This is going to be kind of a trial and error for me. I've never used a highlighting kit before on myself. But basically the ombre hair trend is where it goes from dark to light, and you've probably seen it on Rachel Bilson, Drew Barrymore, celebrities of those likes. And it's a really hot trend right now, so I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm using Revlon's Frost and Glow highlighting kit. This is in honey. I'm not going to go like blonde because I have really dark hair, so that wouldn't make sense for me. So if you have really dark hair, you want to go for more of like caramel and honey tones. If you have, you know, lighter hair, you can go for a more blonde look. The first thing you want to do is make sure that your hair is dry, and you're also going to part it down the middle. I never do a middle part because it looks awful on me, and I have more hair on one side of my head, which is why mine parts to the side. So you want to get a middle part as closely to the middle as you can. The best way to do this is to stick like a makeup brush or something against your nose, and you'll find where your part is. So you want to separate your hair and then go all the way to the back and tie it off into pigtails for now, just so you can get an idea of what and how much you want to color your hair. So I don't want mine to be too crazy, so I'll probably do a little bit below where these are, and I don't want it to be super light. This particular kit comes with a couple of things. It comes with a mixing tray. Here's your packet with powder in it, and your activator, and it also comes with a shampoo and conditioner, and gloves. And it comes with this cap, which you would be using if you were actually doing highlights, but I don't need this because I'm not doing that. So it says to do a test strand, which I'm going to do because you never know when it comes to highlights how the color is going to affect your hair. So, because my hair has red undertones, so it could turn red, and I don't really want that. So I'm going to go ahead and test it and see kind of how much time I need to keep it on my hair to get the results that I want. So I've got my test strand going. I'm going to see how long it takes. I just want to show you this mixture really quick so you know kind of what to expect. It's blue. That does not mean that it's going to be blue, thank God, because that would be awful for me. But, you know, be careful when you're doing this. You don't want to inhale any powder. Make sure that you wear your gloves because you don't want to get this on your skin. Okay, so after having my test strand in, I've noticed I need to keep it in a little bit longer than usual. So I'm going to keep mine in for about 20 to 25 minutes. So definitely do the test strand so you can determine what you want for your hair. Do not do this without testing it first, okay? Take these rubber bands out, but I just wanted to kind of separate it and get these creases in so that my hair separates itself. And I'm going to, using my hands, just coat the area that I want to dye. I'm going to kind of go up to where that rubber band was, just about, and I'm going to really work it in there, and kind of make sure that the edges aren't like straight so that it doesn't look like I just like cut off where I was dyeing. I want it to be a little bit messy and a little more natural than, you know, if I just had like a straight line of dye on my hair. Like if you're twisting it like I am, make sure you get in the middle of those hairs so that you're not missing anything. See, I have a whole dry part right there. I'm going to go back on the other side and get that. Just a word about highlighting dye. It does get warm, unlike regular hair dye. That's because it's, you know, lightening up your hair. It gets a little bit warm, so be aware of that. If you're starting to feel anything strange, like if your hair is getting really hot instead of just the warmth, then I would rinse it out immediately and get that taken care of. So be careful when it comes to this kind of dye. It's going to take you a little while to work this through all those strands, so be patient. Just make sure all of those little ends are coated. Okay, so now that this is all covered, I'm going to let it sit for about 15 minutes for me. Definitely make sure that you, once again, check out the test strand and see what it looks like before you start on this, and then I'm going to rinse it out. Alright guys, I have dried out my hair, and you can see we've got a lot lighter on the ends. I did this really subtle. It looks a lot lighter in person than on the camera, but you know, I didn't do it as long as I had originally planned because I noticed that my ends were starting to get real blonde, but you can always go back and add more. So I'm going to go ahead and style this, and then I'll show you the finished product. So I just styled this with some soft waves, which I will do a tutorial on in the near future, but I think that this looks best with this kind of look. Is soft waves are really, really super straight, so keep that in mind, and definitely look at some celebrity pictures if you can pull them up. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and let me know if you try it out, or if you have any questions about, you know, how to do it, please just let me know. I'm always happy to help, and as always, leave suggestions in the comments below, ideas and whatnot, and I'll try and get back to y'all as fast as I can. I want to send out a huge thank you to everyone who has contributed to the tornado relief. You know, it was definitely a really horrible situation to be in, and there's still a lot of help and things that need to be done to get Alabama to recover. So please continue to help and pray for us, and keep us in your thoughts. And you can always, you know, donate at Red Cross and UA Acts of Kindness and the UA Greek Relief Fund, and I will continue to remind you about it. So thank you for keeping me and the rest of my community in your thoughts. I really, really appreciate it. You guys have no idea, so thank you. Once again, don't forget to follow me on Twitter at Caitlin Corsetti, and subscribe to us on YouTube, and I'll see you guys next week.